3 oils. 3 marketing stories. 3 dramatically different scientific profiles. Olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil each dominate a different corner of the health food narrative. The global cooking oil market exceeds $200 billion annually, driven heavily by health positioning. Each oil carries marketing claims. Not all of those claims are equally supported by evidence. All cooking oils are pure fat. Their differences lie entirely in fatty acid composition. To evaluate cooking oils, we need to understand what types of fat they contain and how those fats behave. Saturated fats have no double bonds. Their straight chains pack tightly and resist oxidation at high heat. Monounsaturated fats contain one double bond associated with cardiovascular protection in research. Polyunsaturated fats contain multiple double bonds, more prone to oxidation and most sensitive to heat. Extra virgin olive oil is produced by cold pressing olives without heat or chemical treatment. Cold pressing preserves the oil's natural polyphenols, bioactive compounds not present in refined oils. Olive oil is approximately 73% oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat consistently associated with cardiovascular benefit. Extra virgin olive oil contains over 30 phenolic compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. The PREDIMED trial found olive oil supplementation significantly reduced major cardiovascular events. Participants consuming extra virgin olive oil showed a 30% lower cardiovascular event rate. Oleocanthal inhibits the same inflammatory enzymes as ibuprofen, the first food compound found to do so. A 2022 meta-analysis linked higher olive oil consumption to reduced all-cause and cardiovascular mortality. Extra virgin olive oil has a smoke point of 190 to 207 degrees, suitable for most home cooking. At typical sautéing temperatures of 160 to 180 degrees, extra virgin olive oil performs stably. Eating past the smoke point degrades polyphenols, but the oil remains safe. Oxidation products are the concern. When overheated, olive oil produces fewer harmful aldehydes than polyunsaturated seed oils under equivalent conditions. Extra virgin olive oil contains significantly higher polyphenol content than light or refined olive oil varieties. In Mediterranean dietary patterns, olive oil replaces butter and seed oils across virtually all cooking contexts. Populations with highest olive oil consumption consistently appear in longevity research. Causality is studied, not proven. Avocado oil is extracted from the flesh of the avocado, not the seed, through cold pressing or expeller pressing. Avocado oil's fatty acid profile closely mirrors olive oil, approximately 70% monounsaturated fat. In fat composition, avocado and olive oil are among the most similar of all commonly used cooking oils. Avocado oil has the highest smoke point of commonly used culinary oils, up to 270 degrees Celsius. For high-heat cooking above 220 degrees, avocado oil provides greater thermal stability than olive oil. Avocado oil contains antioxidant compounds, but in lower concentrations than extra virgin olive oil. Clinical studies show avocado oil improves LDL particle size and HDL cholesterol similar to olive oil. Avocado oil contains lutein, a carotenoid associated with reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration. A 2020 UC Davis study found the majority of commercial avocado oils tested were adulterated or oxidized. Consumers should look for third-party certified avocado oil to ensure authenticity and freshness. Like olive oil, avocado oil should be stored in dark, cool conditions to prevent rancidity. Avocado oil's high smoke point and neutral flavor make it versatile across cold and hot applications. Avocado oil is typically 2 to 3 times more expensive than comparable quality olive oil per volume. Avocado Avocado cultivation requires significantly more water per kilogram than olive farming, an environmental consideration. For most kitchens, olive oil covers everyday needs. Avocado oil adds value specifically for high-heat cooking. Coconut oil exploded in popularity in the 2010s, marketed as a superfood with broad health benefits. Coconut oil became one of the fastest-growing food trends in history, driven largely by social media. Coconut oil is approximately 82% saturated fat, higher than butter, and significantly higher than lard. The primary saturated fat in coconut oil is lauric acid, a medium-chain fatty acid with distinct metabolism. Medium-chain fatty acids bypass some standard fat absorption pathways, metabolized more directly by the liver. Lauric acid raises both LDL and HDL cholesterol. The net cardiovascular effect is debated in research. In 2017, the American Heart Association advised against coconut oil, citing its saturated fat content. The AHA advisory found no randomized controlled trial evidence supporting cardiovascular benefit from coconut oil. MCT oil products extract specific medium-chain triglyceride. They are not equivalent to whole coconut oil. MCT oil studies show modest short-term effects on satiety and ketone production. Evidence is limited in scale. Unrefined coconut oil has a relatively low smoke point, unsuitable for high-heat cooking. Refined coconut oil performs better at heat than unrefined, but still below avocado oil's capability. Some tropical populations consuming traditional coconut-rich diets show low cardiovascular disease. But confounding is significant. Isolating coconut oil's effect in traditional populations is methodologically complex. Diet patterns differ entirely. Coconut oil is best suited to baking and applications where its mild sweetness and solid texture are assets. The compositional difference between coconut oil and the others is fundamental, not a matter of degree. Occasional coconut oil use within a predominantly whole food diet is unlikely to be harmful for most people. Following the 2017 AHA advisory, coconut oil sales declined, though it retains a significant consumer following. For a complete picture, we place the premium oils in context against the seed oils they commonly replace. Seed oils are high in omega-6 linoleic acid and a polyunsaturated fat requiring balance with omega-3 intake. Western diets typically show an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of 15:1. Far above the recommended 4:1. Excess omega-6 relative to omega-3 is associated with increased systemic inflammatory markers in research. Canola oil has a better omega-6 to omega-3 ratio than soybean or sunflower oil, an often overlooked fact. Seed oils rich in polyunsaturated fats oxidize more rapidly at cooking temperatures than olive or avocado oil. Repeatedly heated seed oils produce higher levels of harmful aldehydes than monounsaturated dominant oils. Cost is a legitimate consideration. Olive and avocado oil cost 3 to 10 times more than seed oils per liter. Olive oil remains inaccessible to much of the global population on cost grounds alone. This matters for policy. Oil selection is a practical decision involving heat level, flavor, nutrition, and household budget. With the science established, the practical question is, which oil for which purpose? Extra virgin olive oil is the optimal choice for salad dressings, dips, and cold applications, polyphenols preserved. For medium heat sautéing and roasting below 200 degrees, extra virgin olive oil is appropriate and well supported. For stir-fry, searing, and cooking above 220 degrees, avocado oil or refined olive oil is more appropriate. Coconut oil's solid texture at room temperature makes it functional in baking as a butter substitute. Each oil has a functional home in the kitchen. None is universally superior across all applications. Proper storage matters for all quality oils. Heat, light, and oxygen accelerate rancidity in any oil. Rancid oil has lost its beneficial compounds and should not be used. Off smell is the key indicator. Extra virgin olive oil is best consumed within 18 months of pressing. Freshness determines polyphenol content. Organic certification in oils adds cost, but does not substantially alter fatty acid composition or smoke point. Olive oil is the most commonly adulterated food in Europe. Look for certified origin and third-party verification. Protected designation of origin certification verifies geographic origin and traditional production methods. Evidence base for cardiovascular benefit. Olive oil strong, avocado oil promising, coconut oil unsupported. Two oils cover most kitchen needs with the strongest evidence base. Olive oil and avocado oil. Olive oil's health associations are inseparable from its role in a broader whole food dietary pattern. For those with budget constraints, canola oil offers a reasonable omega-3 to omega-6 ratio among seed oils. Most cooking oil health claims are from observational studies. Randomized trial evidence is more limited. Nutrition panels on oil bottles declare fat composition. Monounsaturated content is the key number to check. No single oil choice overrides the impact of overall dietary quality. Whole foods remain primary. Olive oil has the strongest evidence. Avocado oil has the highest heat stability. Coconut oil has the most questions. Match the oil to the task. Store it correctly. Choose quality over marketing claims. The best oil is the one backed by evidence, matched to your cooking method, and used consistently.